Okay, I got this perfect heist. We stake out a bank, okay? We apply for work. We get in really good with them. They'll start to trust us after a while. We'll continue to go on a scheduled basis and do the work that they need us to do. Then, after maybe 20 or 30 years, we walk out like nothing ever happened. Good, right? I thought that was a hilarious skit that was done by the guys from Mad TV, the two black guys. That was I first saw it on 9gag and writing like a comic form, and then I looked it up on the YouTubes, and it's there. They made it about 5 months ago. It doesn't have many views on it, but the readable version is funny. Maybe the skit isn't, because at the end, after the guy says, "Oh, here's a big plan to make all this money," the second guy's like, "Nigga, that's called a job." You know, like he was really mad. I was picturing it when I was reading it. I was picturing it more like, "Nigga, that's called a job." You know, like he would raise his voice or something. I thought that's what black guys tend to do when they're upset about something. But instead, he yelled like he was really angry. So it may not have come over as well in the skit as it did in the reading, because you can envision maybe a better voice for their skit. It can always be redone. I mean, it is hilarious though, and it'd be funny to watch other people recreate it. A lot of people seem to like it. I've actually seen it on 9gag and Reddit too. So it's being passed around. It took a couple of months. But yeah, I definitely need to figure out how to earn people's trust so I can get in really good. Oh, I forgot. Oh man, that guy asked the question, "Okay, how do we get the money?" And then he's like, "That's the beauty of it. They start depositing it in our account." Just like that. And then after 20, 30 years, we walk out like nothing ever happened. And it's simple as that. I was there once. I was in the military for almost 5 years, and I walked out like nothing ever happened. And just got paid, earned their trust, earned a security, got a security clearance, worked on a nuke base for a while, got that security clearance. That's not easy to get either. I got off of that base as quick as I could, just because it's a little more of a challenge to deal with. So I've earned the trust, but now it's a lot more difficult, I think, to earn trust these days. I've pretty much lost it with my with my arrest record. People can look it up and see things that I did illegally 10 years ago, and that's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. YOLO, pretty much, because everything that you do follows you, and anything that you've done in your childhood is gonna affect you in your later years. But it's so strange. Nobody lives a perfect life, and you look at Obama, he smoked weed, and many people knew about it, and the word spread by his second election, but that didn't stop him. There's pictures of him smoking and stories of him intercepting passes around the campfires or something. Yeah, it's like today it's not so much about hiding your past as in explaining it or painting it in a better color. And I'm not able to do that very well. I can't paint a rosy picture of my past now, and that's maybe hurting me. Other people are able to do a much better job than me.